PS4. So today we will be leaving Terra 2. Um, as you may know, I finished up the quest over here yesterday. So today we will be lifting off, going to a new planet. Or wherever. Well, I don't know where we'll be. Maybe in a planet. I don't know. I kind of know. I've seen some stuff, but who knows? I'm also, of course, doing assault, getting Tiny Tina's assault dragon keep. Now, I will caution. I brought Turn some Road to, and I really wish I knew what I knew now. It is a broken mess because there's too many patches. It seems to put something not new out. It seems like it breaks something, and as you've seen,
is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Okay, I'm gonna say not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Stay here. I'll be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes!
Except mine.
I mean,
I'll pick mine.
Thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Oh, you're sweet. Victor should be here too. There he is.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Now, oh, mister.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Yeah, she's got... I'd like to know it's something, but what's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Copyrighted music again.
That's what my parents called it.
So this is getting a copyright strike.
I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents.
Just plain. That's enough. I don't. Gotta go talk to my ship.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. You should have told me. For some reason, Dicker Boy don't want to seem like I could do much. Damn castaway. He's a bastard. Okay, looks like it's over here. Oh yeah. We got a working ship. We got a working ship. Speak with Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Lift off. I installed the power
All
regulator.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Boom. That'd be bad. Guess all odds unreliable takes flight. Ooh.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
I know what I'm talking about.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Also can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
She doesn't look happy.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Okay.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay. I'll put it to good use. Thanks. You'll want to explain what I think I better...
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see. But promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
People actually fall for us? Seems far-fetched. I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Okay, before we do that, I was told to go to... Ooh. I was told to go to my course. Adelaide's a service stream. Oh, so we get...
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Oh, well. projects in disguise on you and your companions to give you access to shit. If you have that correct ID card for that, research are off limit. So I don't know if we're, and others will be attacked on sites. Okay. Seems logical. Welcome cabinet south. Please select the. We'll read that later. It's for like a storage. It's supposed to be my bunk. How the hell are you supposed to sleep on the? Ooh. How the hell are you supposed to sleep on that? Okay. Sure. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to still. Ammo's one. Must be Victor, boys. Corners. Yes, yet to be much of help. Okay, let's go use the navigation part. Terra 2. So that would be finished lava we ever want to talk. This is where we're trying to get to eventually. But we need a key, I think this so we gotta go to the ground breaker. Here you can see all the planets, the system at which I think we were on. You can see all the planets in the system, as well as some spatial points of interest you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require spatial codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Major planets considered extremely dangerous and employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Arrived at the groundbreaker.
Yes. Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Might be worth checking into. I'm in a mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Cheers.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
You think that's my favorite song? That's not my fave.
My pleasure, Captain.
Tell me a joke.
Linear algebraists settle arguments about matrix transposes with a duel. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
More about the
What
colony.
part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The groundbreaker.
We're clear to dock with the groundbreaker if that's your desired destination.
Okay.
If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Yeah, blah, blah. You can take her out first,
I
right?
can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Well, give me the spiel on the
The
groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with station representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
That's okay.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
You're a freaking computer. Why would you even be sleeping? The same. What?
Let's talk when you're free.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a moment, deep girl. I was told about something up here.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
You know, the fact that you have to tell me that does not make me feel any easier, honey. Search term Sam. First. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitary in Outer scrap heap during your last job. Should not be too difficult to get up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat cable where some might say a clean, mean killing machine should be put in age. Remove a factory standard part, sud steeper, which dealer combat modified replacement part. Acid sleeper has been delayed. Progress get back set back and it's all from it. Not like I have. How about I do? Okay, third. I'm giving up hope on the part is lost in trance and it's not turned up anytime soon. But goodness, I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid sleeper. I can't filch. The probe was sent to an old storage facility in Rosewood. I'm sure never thought I'd go back to that pig. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up following this next pit stop back there in Rovale. Most wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details. Okay, so we had that. Can I shut my door? Don't want the vicar to do so while I'm gone.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over to...
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, I know.
Did you ever... Sonic... I don't want her to leave.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor. Did your dad... I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for
Don't
anyone
listen
to
to him,
do
girl.
as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you're actually good at this and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
I thought you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you give us time off from after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Okay, break time's over. Let's go. Oh, you're coming with us too. Oh, I got it like one. There's fast travel alone, but you can take more. There. Besides the plot of getting Vicar Boy, some of the skeeter I've been carrying. Kind of like the Hope then. This ship. Okay, speak to Gladys, which we know. Okay. Baker Max. It's got a light pistol. No. It's got a shotgun and a toy. Okay. Boy, you guys. We do have this, which I was afraid to give what's her name. But okay, you need a helmet. Standard route. Here. I always think base health is the way to go. 10 hack. Well, Max is in the party. Maybe I should do that. No. Okay.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
How tough is your life,
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
Hopefully Felix is so far no problems. Then again, maybe I won't have no problems.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Customer kiss my ass right away.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Hey, I didn't do
hold
nothing.
on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Unless it's, you know, him. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
You know, deal why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What's in it for me? Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let's see. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side.
Quarks.
I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Oh, this guy behind. Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Then why not? Oh. I was looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Got it. Thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
How does Halcyon Holdings work?
Are you pulling my leg?
Yes. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs most of the systems, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
How does the Groundbreaker fit in?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
No, that's all. What do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Sounds...
They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Or work for them. That's all I need to know about
All
work.
right.
What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Okay. Says Groundbreaker on the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yeah, your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they'd cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the help.
Sure thing.
Info. Okay, so let's...
Be seeing you.
Okay, so I take we go either side here. So they said the left is where I'll find this one. This looks like a
I picked up this
workbench.
weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a...
You found out you will not be automatically disguised when you're in the associated restricted area. Thank you.
lot of
That might be...
static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
This is Gladys.
There's something weighing on my mind.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Okay,
Canyons of...
I gotta find a way down.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Yeah. Rest and go. That's...
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
I don't know. Can we? I don't know.
Carry on.
Oh, safe.
Bless. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Let me see what you got for sale.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Well, I'm thinking I could also unload some stuff. That's weighing me down. Like that pistol. I still got that. I don't know how to make this either. Assault rifle. I don't have. Might keep that. Shock stick. Might keep that. Okay.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
Nah, the heating unit's acting on. Then he sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Tell me about this opportunity. Any chance of... I don't know if I want to do that, because sometimes they may not be the best friends, right?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Roseway, I remember hearing about it. Say no more, I'm in. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
My bad. Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Yeah, what are jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
I gotta talk to her.
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay. But I wanted to ask you, thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
You have gay purple
Here,
berry bunch.
take a candy with you.
Thanks for the candy. She's sweet. Oh, I'm trying to do this. I don't want to walk out. Okay, so I'm going to put more into maybe this. Like, let's get this up to 30. Then maybe 2 more points there. And I got 1 more here. The negotiator. That might be useful, so I'm getting that. So we gotta go talk to him. Talk to in the sick bay. To that, let's find an acid sleeper. Of the part that's on Roseway. That's Rose. So something's that way. And something. Something's over this way. Spacer's choice. He looks weird.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Gotta be even harder than
freedom.
freaking head, man.
A lot of slogans to keep track of. And sometimes I forget.
This. You work for I've been to S. I think we'll just leave for now. I don't mean.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru?
Okay, so one of these is right over here. I needed to know where security is. I wonder how to find that out. Public terminal. I'm not gonna read all these. I'm show you how to read. Okay. So, but about tell me. Oh, what did I think about this? So, point of interest. I gotta figure out where that security was.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
But I am Alex Hawthorne. I'm going to ring your... Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Something you want to do more. What was your relationship
He
with
was my
him?
dearest friend. My only friend.
That
You have
sucks.
his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep, he sure did.
I just like him. Such a sentimental man.
Slowly walk
Tell me,
over.
how did he die?
He was eaten alive by feral caimans.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends.
Yeah,
Becoming one with their droppings.
Yeah, there's droppings of them all over. Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters. He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Okay. Why do you think I know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Maybe. I know where to find Phineas.
What?
Wells, I meant smells. It really smells, and maybe you should open the door.
I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells.
Phineas smells. That's not very nice, Phineas. So Miss Haslam.
How charming you are.
Oh, you tell her. Phineas Wells is the master wanted by the board, right?
Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior!
Ooh,
an apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let me guess. There's a catch.
Just a teensy one. The teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money. Quickly, for reasons.
I do too. So far, so entirely explain what happened.
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker.
I know her.
I can't authorize
Charming
the paperwork
lady.
you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
Yeah, how stupid can you be?
Though, it might surprise you.
Oh, gosh. That's quite a goof, sir. If you don't mind me saying.
I'm very well aware. Now, let's get back to business, hmm?
So I could do the board a favor and Terra Worlds, I need to do favor first.
That's the long and short of it, yes.
Fine, I'll go back to Gladys. Maybe I can work something out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
Yeah, give me something else.
Be my guest.
Be my guest. Can you give me the Stellar Bay?
Oh, good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
No one done it. What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
That's not. So you get to play butler and...
To serve at our most esteemed chairman's behest is an honor, and one I'm most thankful for. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Okay, back to my...
Ask away.
I don't need know about the heat because I already know all about that, right? So I guess I'll go take care of this.
Is it Mr. Wells, the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
Oh, you might be... Oh, the medical bay is over here, too. It's right for
I
there.
know she's in there, Mfuru.
Yeah, Mfuru. Sure this ain't free here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league in
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No. They told me you have his official board. Can I buy it from you?
Depends. What are you planning to do with it?
Smash up so the forged papers go to bed something, obviously.
See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
Good Lord, I'll keep...
Anything else, dear?
Yeah, where the hell do I go to get
Anytime,
rich?
You know where to find me.
Because I am like... My bits are 4,000. I'm going to need a lot more. So we know solution vial is right next door. So let's go deal with that. Oh, we're not going to do that. Walked in the wrong door, sorry. Where's the spore? The lost hope. The last hope. He's looking for security as well, because it said security might help me of help.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Mardet, maybe you were the one.
Hey.
Maybe not. Party.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear about that. Willard told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
It's hard to find them.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Okay.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Yeah, I could deal with outlaws. So, that was fine. It's Scylla. So, let's go here. She's right back there. Why don't you go spot her? I know he mentioned security.
CNP Borscht pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds.
Sublight salvage. How hard is it?
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take any.
I don't
Betting
know.
on the tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
Put a couple
Oh, you got some Sproutworth. Ike's Armory. Auntie Cleo's. Oh, I done. How did I get back there? It's probably from here. There. Felt like an idiot.
This is Halcyon.
XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
No, I don't know, Auntie.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice place you got here. We're so shackled from Groundbreaker.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do what I can to help you keep to him.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
No, I can safely say I'm headed for Mars.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate threats.
Thanks for reminding me.
Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you wanted me to talk to you. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Maybe so far... Right. So far, more
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Thanks, Julia. I had some other questions for you.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
They're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts in the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay, so that is our next mission. Because it's here, and it's...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm probably going to say, Matt, just like, but subscribe, leave comments, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time for more The Outer Worlds. Peace.